Peace and what up, though? My name is Amani, aka Veteran Young Guy. I'll be back in this thing with another pull workout. Today, changed it up a little bit. As you can see, went a little bit heavier. That's 55 pounds on the pull up. This is my second set, which I got 6 reps, which that is what I was going for. First rep, I recorded, but I didn't want to make this video too long. First rep, I actually got 7 that I did with 50 pounds. So that's why I upped it to 55 because my goal was 6. And that's what I did. Like my first 2 sets were heavier sets for 6 reps. And then I dropped the weight, as you see, and then continued to go to failure, which I believe I got another 6 reps on this second set here. And that was the end of the first 2. The next set, I dropped the weight down to 25 pounds, which I think, yeah, I did record it. Yep, that's this here. So this is a third set. As you can see, I dropped the weight to 25 just to rep it out. I only wanted to go heavier on those first 2. Surprised myself that I'm a little stronger than I thought I would be on that. But that happens sometimes, so I may, be going up a little quicker, but, no need to rush that. But let's say this third set here, I dropped the weight. Then I'm taking off the weight now so that I can get back up there and get some more reps in. I already know, if you watched any of my other videos, I love hitting the muscle when it's in this fatigue state. That's why my other name is AKA Lord Drop Set, AKA Superset God. This is what I do. I work out like this all the time. But we immediately went from there to over here. So this is the superset here. Continued to stay overhand. So I stayed overhand here. We're just doing a lat pull down. And sometimes, like I say, there's different ways to switch it up. I could go underhand on this. I can use a V-bar to, have my hands closer to get more of the middle back. But as you can see there, I went to failure, and then I continued to just drop the weight so that I can get some more reps out. And I did 2 rounds of this. Yeah, did 2 rounds of that. And that would be it for that part. Now, actually, no, yeah, that was one round, my bad. Because, we come over here and do 2 rounds of this. So this is a high ISO pull, a high ISO lateral pull. Lets you work both arms or both part of the back unilaterally, which is good to do to help not create imbalances. So, I do on one arm at a time and then together. And this, we do 2 rounds of this, and this is going to be a drop set. On this first set, I believe I got 11 reps. Yeah, looking, I got 11 reps. And I do record my workouts as far as writing everything down. I would suggest you do the same if you're trying to improve. What gets recorded gets changed. Now you can see I didn't show you where I dropped the weight, but I immediately dropped the weight, sat right back down, got some more reps out, and took this to failure as well. But now I do these workouts. I hit my back twice in a week, and I hit, well, not just my back, but I do pull twice a week, push twice a week, and I'm only in the gym 3 days a week. So I'll try to break that down a little bit more in a minute, which I did on my last video. But as soon as we got done with that there, we came right over here. So this is still the same set. This is all one set. We ain't took no breaks yet. This is all one set, just long enough for me to walk from that machine to over here, which ain't that far. So we came right over here to the seated row, and I'm using the lower handles just to hit a different angle than what I've been hitting this whole time. And like I said, I did 2 rounds of that there. Now we are coming over here to hit the rear delts, which is the back of the shoulder, with this rear delt fly machine here. And took this, I believe I got 12 reps on this first set. Then I dropped the weight down to about roughly 30% down to 70 pounds. So I was using 100 on this first one, and I then took that to failure as well. But like I was saying, so I did this workout on Friday, April 11th. Now, the next time I would do pull again is on Tuesday. So that's 3 days of rest. Then my next pull workout would be that following Sunday, which gives me 4 days of rest. So as you can see, I'm hitting that's what allows me to hit everything twice inside of a week, or inside of 7 days. So after that, we came over here to get our curl on, get some dumbbell curls. I was gonna do it seated, but I decided to do it standing at the last minute, as you see. Got, I believe, almost 15 reps with these 25s on the first set. Yeah, this is the first one. I got about 15 reps, and we did roughly a triple drop set, might even been a quadruple, because I dropped this down to 15, got as many reps as I could there, and then I dropped it again to 7.5 and finished the rep it out there. I probably could have dropped it to 10 at that point, because sevens, it took a little longer for me to get to that fatigue, that failure point, but I wanted to get more reps anyway without having to do more sets. So that's, a way to do that. But and this, like I was explaining too with the pull. So I did this this past Friday, April 11th. Then that means that Sunday, the 13th, would be a push workout. Then that Tuesday is pull again. Then Friday, which is 4 days of rest from the Sunday, gives me another push workout. So again, that's how I'm able to hit everything roughly every 3 to 4 days. I'm able to, do push and pull and hit everything twice inside that week. As I, said, I track my workouts, and that's going to be a good thing for you to do, tracking your food as well. I just made a video about that with my full day of eating and show you how I track. And I've been doing that since I just went through my notebooks, realized I've been tracking since 2011. That's how long we've been getting down. And had an injury or two that took me out for a minute, but overall since 2011, that's how long we've been in here. Been here for longevity. That's the deal here. Now, after we got done with that, we did 2 rounds of that too over there with them curls. Did 2 rounds of that. Now we came over here to do some sled pulls, and I did sled pulls and pushes on this day. I just pulled it down on this one, and pulled it down and then pulled it back. And then on my second set, I pushed it down and pushed it back. Then on my last set, I pushed it down and pulled it back. And then just did some body weight squats until my quads was on fire and I couldn't squat no more. And took that to failure. So, this is, I always record, this at least once a week, but just trying not to hit y'all with the same thing, just showing you the same thing anyway. But, I am doing the same thing, for the most part. But, that was the workout. Next one to be a push. And till then, peace. Yeah, the pupperoos.